So if you don't know, if you haven't seen, I think Saving Country Music posted an article about it.
Yeah, I pulled that article up because I was going to mention the other people too.
Yeah, because I saw on Instagram, like, Whiskey Myers was posting all these pictures of, like, their albums going, like, Mud was number one on iTunes charts, and then, like, all their other ones were charting, like, top 10 in country, and I think even on just overall genres. And I was just like, why is there music blowing up?
Exactly, not
like
not in an offensive like what, but it was just like,
it's just
that's
like, where
awesome.
did they get this boost? But then
Especially since it's been out for a while.
Well, because I saw or I was actually just downstairs playing Xbox or something. I don't know what I was doing, but I heard my dad upstairs watching the show. I think it's called Yellowstone. Is that what it is?
It's called Yellowstone. I actually want to watch it. I just haven't yet.
Yeah, I did too. It's Kevin Costner, so it's got to be pretty good.
And it's like a Western.
Yeah, and I heard him upstairs, and I heard Whiskey Myers playing on the show. I was like, oh, I don't know what he's watching, but they're playing Whiskey Myers. That's pretty fucking cool. And then I found out, it was that because he walked down after he goes, Yellowstone's a great show. I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. But yeah, the fact that I think they were actually featured, not only their song, I think the band was actually on the show.
In an episode. I haven't watched it, so I can't comment on exactly what was going on, but reading this, having this article by Saving Country Music up, it says that they actually are like in a bar performing, in the show for some of the songs that they're playing. So that's probably why so many people were like also keen to look at them and buy their music as opposed to the stuff that's in the background. Because I was just looking at some of the artists on here. Some of them are big time, like, Chris Stapleton, Tennessee Whiskey apparently plays in the background. People would recognize that and know it. But then, obviously, Whiskey Myers is awesome. But the thing I also saw that was really cool is the Trishas is one of the groups that's included. And I think that's just super badass.
Our best friend, Jamie Lynn.
Yeah, Jamie Lynn getting in there. That's awesome. And then, but also...
we're best friends.
Exactly.
We're best friends.
We're going to speak that. We're going to speak that into existence. Jamie Lynn, if you're listening, be our friend. But then also Whitey Morgan's on there, Billy Joe Shaver's on there, Ryan Bingham's on there, and then even Uncle Lucius with "Keep the Wolves Away." That's a song I've had saved for a long time. I really dig their sound, and I really love that song. So I'm like, damn, that's a really good collection of music that they've used in this show. I gotta get on that shit.
The better uncle though, Uncle Cracker.
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul.
Yeah. But no, I think it's really cool. It's kind of also like, what was it? The Ranch also does it. They have a bunch of really good music featured on it.
The Ranch pisses me off though because they
didn't they go to a Thomas Rhett concert?
Well, yeah. So they constantly have good music in the background of scenes or like as a transition between scenes or in the credits. But then
the credits song is "Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys."
Yeah, but then in the show, their dialogue brings up fucking Florida Georgia Line and Sam Hunt, and they go to a Thomas Rhett concert, and when they're referring to Sam Hunt and Gooch, they're actually like referring to them in like a good way, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
The writers and the people who are in charge of music are apparently on very different paths here.
Yeah, it's really because they have like really like unknown Americana and country star. I can't remember anyone off the top of my head.
I just know that I for sure heard Turnpike, and I know I for sure heard Josh Ward.
I was gonna say I think Josh Ward was in it. I haven't watched the show. I've seen bits and pieces when you and Doug have watched it, but that's actually what I want to watch.
I will firmly cement that in the category of it is a guilty pleasure type show because it really is just a fucking.
It's just a shitty sitcom.
It's a shitty cowboy sitcom with a laugh track. So it's like, all right,
yeah.
But
I'm not big on the laugh
it.
track, but it doesn't. Yeah. Laugh tracks don't deter me from shows though. Like, because I will say the guiltiest of pleasures for me is Big Bang Theory, but I will admit that the laugh track is so overused that it's painful.
I physically cannot watch that show. It is. So terrible.
We'll do a Twitter poll of yes or no.
God, exactly. It's
Big
just
Bang Theory.
So bad though. Like every time I even try to watch a bit of like even when they have like a snippet for it, like during the football season, coming on tonight, this episode, and they have like some random thing that someone says, and then the nerd just goes, actually, nerd thing. Oh,
yeah. There are pretty bad moments in it, but. I don't know. Overall, it's not one that I'm obsessed with, but it's like one I could have on the background while playing Candy Crush on my phone.
I certainly could have it on the TV with the sound off while I'm in another room.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll watch Yellowstone, and then we could have like a quick review on this or something. Oh,
yeah. I want to know if there's a way to watch it.
It's probably on demand. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. I got to figure out if it's on demand or if it's going to be on, because Paramount Network is what Spike used to be, and I don't know what their shows would have been on for streaming services.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But I might just dig into my DirecTV and see if I can get that recorded for the future.
Of movies and reviews and shit, I got an email about reviewing a movie called Buckshot, which is about outlaw country music.
I like movies.
He asked if we wanted to review it, but I haven't replied yet. But obviously we don't really review things anymore. But I would definitely be down for watching it and maybe doing an episode on it or something. But,
yeah, I love movies, so I'd do it for sure.
Yeah. Kevin is a cinephile.
I hate those words because they always sound like they're not what they are. Like cinephile meaning person who likes movies, but it sounds way too close to pedophile.
Yeah.
Just every time.
And that bothers me because I'm a pedophile and I'm proud of it.
And I hate movies and I don't want to be lumped in with them.
I'm so tired of this derogatory, condescending way of saying pedophile.
You're a pedophile? Oh, so you love movies too? No! No.
Movies have a sense that get me arrested. For the record, I am not a pedophile. It's like when you go on Twitter and someone calls you a Nazi and you have to come out and say you're not a Nazi, or else everyone just assumes you are. Because that's
all I'm saying is now that we've both joked about pedophilia, neither of us are allowed to direct Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Ah, son of a bitch! I was just about to quit my job to do that too. Fucking next is Rick and Morty.
Please no.
No, please God no.